This is so dangerous. But Bill Gates thinks it's all funny. He's got an equation where he talks about vaccinations lowering population, and then he goes into joking about it and releases mosquitoes and says, well, it's good for the third world, it's good for you. And it's all part of a crook, a eugenicist. His dad ran Planned Parenthood, in your face telling you what they're going to do to you. So here he is.
4 factors, a little bit of multiplication. So you've got a thing on the left, CO2, that you want to get to 0. And that's going to be based on the number of people, the services each person's using on average, the energy on average for each service, and the CO2 being put out per unit of energy. So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to 0. Probably one of these.
Notice in the equation, the idea that we're using energy is a bad idea. The idea is man is bad, period. Let's continue with literal Dr. Evil.
Numbers is going to have to get pretty near to 0. Now, the world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, health care, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%. Now, malaria is, of course, transmitted by mosquitoes. I brought some here.
There he is releasing
them.
So
you could experience this. We'll let those roam around the auditorium a little bit. There. There's no reason only poor people should have the experience.
They think it's funny. So as long as you get laughed at while they slit your throat, it's funny. So there's that report. You know what? I'm basically done at that point. I've tried to warn you. Glowing pigs, glowing cats, humans crossed with spiders. I mean, it's all out there. They're killing them in embryonic phase, they claim, but they're actually bringing them through to development. I've talked to some high-powered insiders. We're trying to get them on air. These people are on power trips playing God, and we're going to come back and talk to Fritz Springmeier, who's a political prisoner, about why he thinks they're doing this. And I've looked at Fritz's case. They did 100% set him up. And so this could be all of our fates if we don't turn this around. Because as they say, that when tyranny prevails, the best men rot in filthy jails. It's InfoWars Nightly News, the Money Bomb, 27-hour broadcast, 24-plus hours coming up Thursday, 11 a.m. with so many incredible guests. It's going to blow you away. We're going to have free audio and video streams. We always have audio for everybody on our own platform and several others. Starting tomorrow, we're going to have the daytime TV radio show and the nighttime show posted on InfoWars for everybody into the Money Bomb that funds our operation. Help us produce psychic stakes to drive through vampires' hearts. This is an InfoWar. You can start donating now at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. If you choose to accept this mission. We'll be right back. Great job to the crew.
Ron Paul, a visionary who predicted the financial crisis, a leader with a plan to solve it. The Paul plan? Balance the budget, cut $1 trillion year 1, eliminate 5 federal bureaucracies, end the foreign wars and nation building, rein in the Federal Reserve, pay down the debt, cut taxes to create jobs. Ron Paul, a plan to restore America now.
I'm Ron Paul, and I approve this message.
If you believe in this information and want to support its viral spread, go to the InfoWars store at InfoWars.com. We've got the new G.I. Joe InfoWars T-shirts. We've got the incredible Pro Pure gravity-fed filters available at InfoWars.com in the store. We've got a new DVD, Scientists Under Attack, the Don't Tread on Me flag. We've got all sorts of different bumper stickers to help spread the rebellion virally. It's all there. Wristbands, citizen rule books in every order. Order online at InfoWars.com today. The water filters, the canteens. It's all there. InfoWars.com. Our mission at InfoWars.com is to audit the Fed, abolish the Fed, restore the Constitution, abolish the TSA, restore the Second Amendment, restore the Constitution, restore the Republic. And if you believe in those goals, then it is your free will, responsibility, and honor to spread the word about our operation and to donate to the 2011 Money Bomb. For many years, I tried to basically stay small, make my films, do my radio show, but it grew and grew and grew. Think about how a money bomb that listeners started 4 years ago led to us being able to move into this bigger office. A later money bomb helped us expand into the empty warehouse next door. And in the last year, we have built the TV studios and put the equipment in and are now doing a nightly news show every night at 7 o'clock that we're now beta testing and getting ready for television. Right now going out to members at PrisonPlanet.tv and then reaching millions as it spills out onto YouTube and other systems. Help us go to the next level. Not reaching 15 million a week, but reaching 30, 40, 50 million a week. Our growth curve is exponential, but we need to hit our afterburners and turbocharge. History is happening now. The war for human liberty against total dehumanization is on now. Join us Thursday, November 3rd at INFOWARS.com. We're going to have a 24-hour plus live transmission with guests and interviews starting at 11 a.m. and running into my next radio show the next day. We're going to have a huge lineup of liberty-loving patriots from all over the world joining us. It's going to be amazing. And this money bomb is going to have a lot of new things added to it that's going to make it even more powerful than past years. So please donate at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com or InfoWars.com/moneybomb, or simply spread the word about the money bomb. Stand with InfoWars.com and my incredible crew and all of our other supporters and help us get the word out even more. The ball is in your court. The rest is up to you. It's InfoWars Money Bomb 2011, November 3rd. It kicks off 11 a.m. Visit the website at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com, InfoWars.com/moneybomb. Thank you for joining us on this special Halloween or Samhain, High Satanic Holy Day. Yes, we're live. We're not out celebrating while the other little ghouls and goblins with their lesser magic basically manifesting the occult takeover for the Illuminati. We are here fighting the New World Order, but it is Samhain, the night before All Saints' Day. And if you go back more than 3,000 years, the Druids sacrificed men, women, and children all over what is Western Europe and the UK today. And that's not Alex Jones or Fritz Springmeier, our guest who's coming up in a moment. That's Encyclopedia Britannica. That's the history. That's the facts. And the question is, why is this a holiday that has been made popular? It wasn't even exercised or basically observed in this country until the 1950s, when television made it popular and cute and funny. But the iconography, the symbolism is just amazing. Now, Fritz Springmeier, an amazing author, researcher, West Point grad, patriot, who was a guest of mine, a person I met several times, really is a person who led a very upstanding life, no criminal record. And they set him up 8+ years ago and put him in prison for bank robbery, literally with paid informants and others, putting him under the jail. And Fritz had been raided. Fritz was getting harassed right before all this happened because he was really exposing the Illuminati. Now, we talked for over an hour today on the radio about that. It's posted here at PrisonPlanet.tv. It'll be posted at our YouTube channel for the general public to inform them and edify them. But now, in the next 20 minutes or so, I want to just focus, and by the way, I'm springing this on him because, pun intended, because right as we were about to interview him, I thought, wait, it's Halloween. Weird that we're first able to talk now on Halloween, and I know he's an expert on the Illuminati, the Satanism, the occult, so why not get him to start out talking about that and then looking at the end game, the motives of the globalist. He, of course, in fact, guys, it's in my office if somebody will go grab it. It's Bloodlines of the Illuminati. In fact, bring it to me now. They actually have it. I want to show it to people. This is the book that we sell at InfoWars.com. He's just gotten out of prison, and in the near future, he'll be selling all of his books again. But I asked him on the radio today, where's the best place to get it? And he said, INFOWARS.com, because that's basically how they're operating right now. But this book is amazing, and I've told the story 10 years ago when I first read this. I really had trouble believing a lot of it, even though a lot of it I knew was true and I'd already documented it. But separately, since then, in my own research, and going back to the Bohemian Grove and infiltrating again, I realized that I really have to accept this book as being the closest thing to reality I found concerning who and what the Illuminati are and what they're into. And I just have to absolutely praise and hail the incredible research of Fritz Springmeier. So I've put the preface out there. I'm going to try not to interrupt him, but he gets my brain burning with awakening and understanding. We turn to Fritz Springmeier. Fritz, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, and hello to you and all of your listeners out there.
You heard my intro. Halloween, what's its history, what's it all about, and why did Madison Avenue popularize it in the 50s with the Monster Mash and the rest of it? What's it really all about?
Wow, you hit it in a nutshell right there with the few words that you said. You know, it's an ancient satanic practice. People might say that the Druids weren't satanic, but their rituals definitely are what we would define as satanic. Those of us who are Christians and understand what the Word of God says, the Word tells us that the whole world lies in the power of the evil one. There's an evil power, the Bible names it as Satan, and controlling the world. And so with that understanding, if you understand that there's this force that is manipulating people, you then understand that the agenda that they're working is a satanic agenda. I know this is difficult for a lot of people to accept. Some people say, well, that's just your theory. It's not my theory. It's not my opinion. These people actually worship Satan in secret. Worshipping Satan is satanic. I don't care. You know, one can live in their own la land and pretend that that's not Satanism, but it's Satanism. And Halloween is a satanic holiday, and you'll notice that it's connected with all this death. You know, spiders and spider webs and skeletons, and the whole theme is death. You know, where we are from the kingdom of life. And it's promoted because that's deep down what motivates these